What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA
Monday, January 25th.
These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate.
I'm doing these picks early in the morning so I can get this video out so you have time to watch it. But a lot of things happen before the games start with injury news and COVID updates. So we've just created a live before lock injury and COVID update news article that we have posted right when you log into your draft dashboard.
And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the draft dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made.
Okay guys, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Kyrie Irving from the Brooklyn Nets playing the Miami Heat, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 8th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Kyrie Irving has averaged 46.9 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 35 minutes per game with a 31% usage rate. He scored 47, 48, and 52 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 36, 30, and 48 minutes. He's projected at 49.5 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.3 times value. He's 9,400 FanDuel salary and 400 less on DraftKings. So I like that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 234.5 points scored in this game. So a high scoring game and a good matchup. So I like Kyrie Irving here versus the Miami Heat. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard position. I'm going to give you a value play here. I like Wayne Ellington from the Detroit Pistons playing the Philadelphia 76ers, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Wayne Ellington, he scored 30, 24, and 22 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 28, 32, and 33 minutes. He's projected at 24 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.1 times value. He's 4,700 FanDuel salary and 500 less on DraftKings. So I love that DraftKings price. So I like Wayne Ellington here versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? I'm going to give you another value play. I like Miles Bridges from the Charlotte Hornets playing the Orlando Magic, who have a good defense overall. They're middle of the pack defense overall, and they've been middle of the pack defending opposing small forwards. Miles Bridges has averaged 21.7 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 25 minutes per game with a 16% usage rate. He scored 33, 6, and 22 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 24, 19, and 25 minutes. So you can see that he has a super low floor, but he's got a high ceiling, and he's projected at 21.8 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.7 times value. He's only 3,800 FanDuel salary and 200 more on DraftKings. So I like Miles Bridges here versus the Orlando Magic.
Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups.
Okay, let's take a look at the power forward position. I'm going to give you another value play. I like Isaiah Roby from the Oklahoma City Thunder playing the Portland Trailblazers, who have the 6th worst defense overall, and they give up the 9th most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Isaiah Roby has averaged 19.4 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 21 minutes per game with an 18% usage rate. He scored 30, 19, and 34 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 26, 27, and 26 minutes. He's projected at 30 fantasy points here tonight. That's 6.7 times value. He's $4,500 FanDuel salary and 100 more on DraftKings. So I like Isaiah Roby here versus the Portland Trailblazers. Okay, moving on to the center position, I like Miles Turner from the Indiana Pacers playing the Toronto Raptors, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and although they've been pretty good versus opposing centers, Miles Turner has averaged 39.3 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 33 minutes per game with a 17% usage rate. He scored 53 and 41 fantasy points in the last 2 games, playing 36 and 42 minutes. He's projected at 42.8 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.7 times value. He's $7,500 FanDuel salary and 100 less on DraftKings. So I like Miles Turner here versus the Toronto Raptors.
If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck.